Every day I see ATM operators making the same market mistakes, waiting for locations to come to them. After 25 years in the business, I'm going to share something different with you. I'll show you the exact strategies that I used to build a 7-figure ATM business, including how one conversation with a real estate agent led to that operator having 12 ATMs. These aren't theories. These are the same strategies that helped one of our ATM operators grow from 1 to 8 machines while working a full-time job as a truck driver. This is about creating opportunities, not just waiting for those opportunities to come to you. I have a real estate agent that started with only 1 machine. He uses skills of finding commercial real estate and new business to land and find new opportunities to place ATMs into those businesses. By using this skill, he eventually grew his ATM business to over 12 ATMs. Then I had a truck driver who shared with me that he was bilingual. I explained to that truck driver to use his bilingual skill sets to talk to Hispanic grocery store owners and Hispanic restaurant owners. I saw a gap in not only the market that I was in, but the market he was in, that he could utilize his skill set to put ATMs into those locations, and it worked. Solving a gap that others didn't see, and he could now fulfill that gap. Then last but not least, one of the best ways to find new locations is to create a maven. A maven is somebody who's already in that location, and you can utilize their skill set of their knowledge and their familiarity with the business owner to bring another product into their business. In this case, it's the ATM business. So they would talk to the business owners, talk about the ATM business. Business owners were already familiar with that salesperson for a different line. Now they introduce your line, and now you start to get real traction and by placing your ATMs into new locations, and it's all done because you created a relationship with somebody who's already in that location. So here are some of the principles. Create power partners that can utilize your skill set and their knowledge of the customer to have a win-win situation. Find opportunities before other people see those opportunities, and always look for gaps in business, whether it's language barriers, cultural barriers, or just types of businesses. Power partners. This is somebody who's already in the location doing what they're doing. Maybe they're a liquor salesman selling liquor to a liquor store, or they're beer salesman selling beer to a bar and restaurant. We can utilize their skill set, their knowledge, their familiarity with not only the business owner, but the business. And then you work together with them in conjunction, and then you add another line to what they're selling in case this is what is known as the ATM business. And this will help perpetuate your business and also boost them. Now, do they need some compensation? I would strongly advise you guys to compensate them, because the first time maybe they're happy that they did something for you, but if you want that relationship to blossom and grow, make sure that you compensate those people, because after all, they're helping you build your business. Networking, looking for the gaps. I noticed that in certain markets there weren't any ATMs. In this case, it was Hispanic grocery stores, but I had a language barrier. So when I come across somebody who is bilingual, I always suggest, hey, in my market, there's market gaps. If you're bilingual, you can overcome those gaps in your market, because I've seen many markets where ATMs don't thrive in Latino grocery stores or Hispanic restaurants, and it's all because there is that gap. And so I suggested to this one individual, a student, say, look, you can utilize that skill set to perpetuate your ATM business. And ATM marketing. I also use a thing called Facebook Marketplace, which helps perpetuate my ATM business. We put on Marketplace that we were an ATM business looking for locations to put ATMs in, and this helped drive revenue and drive people to our business. So they started calling us and saying they needed a business. Some of this is just tire kickers, but there was a lot of good leads in there in markets that I would not have necessarily went into. Here's what most people miss about ATM business marketing. It's not about cold calling or fancy advertising. It's about building a network of people who become your eyes and ears on the street. Whether you're starting your first ATM or scaling to your 10th, success comes from creating relationships that bring opportunities to you and your ATM business. So if you're thinking about starting your own ATM business, I want to invite you to our free checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist. The 5 things you need to know to start your profitable ATM business so you can have a clear roadmap towards ATM business success. You can earn between $250 and $1,500 of passive income every single month. If this sounds interesting to you, click the link down below and start your journey today. Again, this is Phil from the ATM Mastermind Group page, where we buy your freedom back one transaction at a time.